Finals, maybe to an NBA Finals and winning a championship, but how can they continue to surround Jalen Brunson with superstar talent? That would be interesting to monitor in New York.
Absolutely. That front office will really be looked at as they try to build the pieces around this terrific young player.
And now they have stability, they have assets, they have players that they can trade that are wanted around the league. So this New York team, they finally have direction, they finally have hope, and they finally have a chance to win in the East.
Absolutely. And Bridges with the block.
Great defense by Bridges. He has so much pride on that end.
Allen against Towns. Over Allen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jared Allen.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
First one falls for him. The latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting, Shams, what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. That, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least 1 or 2 teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Devin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Devin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA. It's been LeBron's league. It's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they've just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation, whether you want to call him Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, there will be face out of this club.
And we cannot wait for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Hart. MP comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Then for the Cavaliers, George Niang, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Max Strus comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Ty Jerome in for Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The Knicks making a switch here. Achua's checked in. Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. That one is no good.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
MP outside. Back to Bridges. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Bridges has got 5 now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Strus. A 3-ball. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Bridges kicks to MP. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Knicks lead by 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Niang out there with Jarrett Allen. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the 1. McBride passes to MP. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
MP finds McBride, fires from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the fans.
And a lot of opportunity. I know you're looking at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Ashton Niang, there's the 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Inside, here's Achua. The rebound by Niang. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Jerome. Into the lane. Here's Niang. And the 3 off target. New York trailing. Pass to Achua. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 19 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. .151 left in the first half. Got a piece of it. MP kicks to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. And here's Brunson outside. Drops in the tray. Brunson's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Mitchell outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Max Strus is checked in for Tristan Thompson, and Mitchell drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
MP looking around. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Stolen by Garland. And then Wade slams it in.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
And so, MV will bring it up for the New York Knicks. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And here's Brunson outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Brunson's got 8 points.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Brunson against Garland. No shot off that time.
That's just the bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
The Hawks definitely hurting. Trae Young is unavailable, and boy, that's a guy you'll miss. That focal point of the offense, he has the deep range, he shoots in traffic with the floater, all kind of creative shots. Man, that's a big loss.
And next up, let's take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, who seem pretty well matched in their game.
I gotta see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Second half of basketball. We may be in for checked in for OG Anunoby and Cleveland. Also making a change, Max Strus is checked in for Karis LeVert. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with MP. And it's Towns in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And you hear Richard about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim racking, and it's worth it.
Strus kicks to Mobley. Mitchell wide open. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter. MP with it. No scoring in this one. Down low. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Jarrett Allen. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Karl Anthony Towns. At the line. 1 shot.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
1:21 left to play in the third. MP outside. To the paint. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Mobley. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. And it's Achua in for Hart. George Niang, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jerome comes in for Garland. MP finds Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Mitchell against MP. Mitchell looking it over. Allen. Robinson with the block. Mitchell against MP. Pass to Brunson. Back to MP. And here is Achua. Some nice passing by New York here. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Jerome passes to Mitchell. From outside the arc. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Brunson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bridges outside. No good on the 3. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Knicks out front as they end the third quarter with a 13-5 run. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
You got to make hustle plays. Be first to the floor. Rebound the ball and run. Rebound the ball and run. Let's get the...
Greg, you know he's always going to demand aggressiveness.
Yeah, but you get why, though. The little hustle plays make a big difference in these close games.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Caris LeVert. Wade out there with Max Strus. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2 guard. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Wade sets the pick for Garland. Pass to Wade to tie it up. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Towns down low, defended by Strus. Now McBride. They get the rebound. Anunoby kicks to MP. Screen by MP. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Garland for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Now MP. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Towns. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Towns has got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.